Anyway, Saturday's Mirror and the government is making it illegal to give women compliments, Jonathan.
Yes, indeed. So sexual harassers in the street will be jailed for up to 2 years under a new law. So people who sexually harass women in the street or on public transport will face up to 2 years in prison under new legislation. So the government has thrown its weight behind a private member's bill by ex-Cabinet Minister Greg Clark to make public sexual harassment a specific criminal offence. I thought it was already. I mean, apparently, so it already is an offence. But this one's a bit different. I think it's specific to women, which is, if that is the case, that's slightly confusing to me because we've got different laws applied to different people, even if you say the same thing to them. That's sort of a bit confusing. What if it was like a same-sex street harassment? Would that not be punishable by police? But or if a woman did it to a woman?
My understanding is that sex crime laws are different between men and women.
Oh, OK.
Because obviously we're built differently.
Fair enough. But apparently it's not going to be something like wolf whistling. It's going to be aggressively following someone in your car or really kind of shouting abuse at somebody.
But the danger is, I mean, following someone... So this is slowly driving along the street next to someone. I mean, with all these 20-mile-an-hour zones in London, you risk trying to keep to the speed limit and accidentally committing a hate crime.
Points on your licence or 2 years in prison, you've got to choose. Yeah.
That is a danger. Yeah, look, I'm against harassment of women on the street. I've always said that.
Where do you do it?
Nice one. I'm not even answering that. Look, obviously there's been some horrific incidents, and that's why they want to tackle this. But what you want is more police on the streets. That's what you want.
More visibility,
you don't want, an obscene comment, which is sort of ambiguous. Someone could say, OK, Leo's made an obscene comment. Well, bad example, because he probably did. But they could say, Jonathan's made an obscene comment about me, and then they can get you 2 years in prison.
Yeah.
Surely what would be better to actually protect women would be more police on the streets, which they'll never do.
Yeah.
But that would actually do it. Whereas this is sort of gesture politics that I don't think will achieve much.
I mean, I think it's terrible that there's this culture of women being, harassed, shouted at, intimidated on the street, which, definitely exists in the UK. Like, when I've had female friends who live overseas and they come to the UK, come to London, they're like, oh, my God, this is nuts. Somebody tried to grab me, all the rest of it. And it doesn't happen in Canada, it doesn't happen in, more civilised places. But the way this law could be worded is, a genuine attempt to chat someone up in the street in a sort of gentlemanly, non-threatening way. Could be,
They should give, official government-sanctioned chat-up lines that you have to use, and if you say one of those, it's OK, and if you deviate...
I think everybody's just being forced onto dating apps, onto Tinder, so we're losing that thing, and it's almost like, old people can't deal with banking apps, so old people probably can't deal with dating apps either.
It's bad news for those that pick-up artists that hang around the shopping centre in the day trying to neg women.
With a medallion on, gelled up
big hat and stuff. Yeah, they'll be
purple,
for 2 years.
Purple jacket.
Purple jacket, sure.
Yeah. So anyway, ending this section with The Guardian, and buying Twitter seems to have been disastrous for Elon Musk's finances.
But what a great guy. Yeah, Elon Musk could lose world's richest person title as Tesla